In the nature, different creatures have different lifestyles, such as gregarious, solitary, symbiotic and parasitic. Among them, the most magical is the dynasty of ants and bees, which is very similar to our ancient feudal dynasty. Among the ants, there are such a group of frightening people who leave traces when passing by, and leave names when people pass by, while the marching ants leave only thick white bones. Overstated marching ants. Marching ants, also known as legion ants, mainly distribute in South America and Africa, live in the Amazon River basin, and some migrate to North America and Asia. Like other ant colonies, they live in groups, and the members of the ant colony work together. However, unlike other ant colonies, a marching ant colony has a population of 1 or 2 million. The members of the ant colony include guard ants, cleaning ants, infantry ants, guard ants, queen ants, male ants, and so on. Each ant species has different division of labor and different positions in the ant colony. Marching ant and guard ant. Every time the marching ant army starts hunting, it will form a stream of ants that can pass nearly 6,000 ants in 1 minute. The huge army is unstoppable, and even the obstacles of the terrain cannot prevent them from moving forward. Where bridges are needed, infantry ants will bite each other to form an ant bridge to facilitate the passage of the team. Where they need to lift, they will use their legs to hook each other's feet to form a rope that can move up and down. The pests and creatures living around the marching ants have been highly sensitive to the odors used by the marching ants for communication for millions of years, and they have started to escape from the coming marching ant army. However, the ant colony will suddenly change its direction, suddenly turn left or right, and make a sharp turn. Many creatures who mistakenly think that they have escaped from the marching ant army will be caught up again. Once surrounded by the marching ants, they will face the torture of dividing the corpses. In the face of guys bigger than marching ants adopt the ant-see tactics, just like the Lilliputian country in Gulliver's Travels crushed Gulliver. Even rats and poisonous snakes can hardly escape their tactical encirclement. It is precisely because of this that marching ants are also imagined to be able to stop the gods and kill the Buddha and remove all obstacles on the road. Even people will be bitten into white bones by marching ants quickly, but in fact, this is just a boast. For animals with a slightly larger size, they can quickly escape from the pursuit of marching ants. They hunt in different directions each time, and the direction of each hunt will be 90 degrees from the direction of the last hunt, so that they can avoid visiting the same hunting ground again. The land where marching ants have hunted will become extremely suitable for other animals to live in, because the relevant pests have been cleaned up. The surrounding residents also like marching ants very much. Although marching ants also have certain dangers, the advantages outweigh the disadvantages. As long as the distance between marching ants is well controlled, marching ants are a free pest control expert. Once the marching ant colony is out, there are no pests in 10 miles. Social marching ant. Marching ants rely on more than ant-see tactics. Marching ants use enzymes in the venom of tail stings and sharp jaws to dismember their prey. Tail stings are also one of their means of attack. In the ant colony, the command power is decentralized, and each transport soldier is a commander. By sending out chemical pheromones, he can summon his companions around him and recruit soldiers to transport the harvested spoils back to the nest. But how the command and control system of ant colony works is still a mystery. Ants can send and receive complex chemical information to communicate, but at present, the information that humans can grasp about ant communication is only at the stage of pinion table. Every day, about 50,000 insects, spiders, scorpions and other creatures are destroyed by marching ants. When fresh food enters the ant nest, it will be evenly distributed to each member of the ant nest. After a day's fighting, the guard ants and cleaning ants will come to help members meet their food, cleaning and other needs. Because marching ant is a kind of ant that does not build a nest, of course, this is also related to their hunting behavior. Every time you go out, you can clear a land. Every time you turn 90 degrees, then after 4 times, almost all the pests on the nearby land are wiped out. This may be the reason why they need to move. In just 2 hours or so, directing nearly 1 million ant colony members to move is absolutely a vast project. First, a small number of vanguard troops explored the way, cleared obstacles, and built bridges, and then the infantry ants with ant eggs. They